Today is World Diabetes Day, and November is National Diabetes Awareness Month. If you haven't noticed, that's why we're all wearing blue today. The Children's Diabetes Foundation is raising awareness with the More Than Diabetes campaign on social media. Here to talk more about their mission this morning, we welcome Sydney Lundgren. Sydney, thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So good to see you, and of course, raise awareness. You're someone who lives with type 1 diabetes, and we were just chatting a little bit about that. So first and foremost, can you explain the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes for folks that maybe aren't familiar?
Yeah, absolutely. So type 1 diabetes is when someone's pancreas doesn't produce any insulin, and type 2 diabetes is when the pancreas still produces insulin, but it either doesn't produce enough insulin or the body can't utilize insulin correctly.
All right, thank you for explaining that. And as someone living with type 1, is there anything you want to debunk as far as myths about diabetes that you feel like maybe you're coming in contact with people and you're like, that's just not right?
Yeah, absolutely. For type 1 diabetes, one of the biggest myths I get is that you got this from eating too much sugar, or if you exercise and eat really healthy, you can get rid of it. But for type 1 diabetes, that's just not true. Once you're diagnosed with type 1, you're going to be on insulin for the rest of your life. It has nothing to do with diet or exercise.
Okay, awesome, Sydney. Thank you. And, you know, this is an important month to raise awareness. So talk a little bit about what you guys are working on to do that in the community.
Absolutely. So the Children's Diabetes Foundation is the fundraising arm of the Barbara Davis Center, which is one of the biggest diabetes hospitals in the world. And for the Children's Diabetes Foundation, we offer a lot of really great programs to grow our diabetes community. We have scholarship programs, we have financial aid programs, and our goal is to really connect the diabetes community and make people feel safer and make people get involved in this community for as long as we can.
Because you talked about like funding, it's expensive.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of Medicaid, there's a lot involved. You actually have something in your arm right here, if you don't mind kind of explaining.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool technology now, but it's very pricey.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm on a continuous glucose monitor and an insulin pump, and I have to get that refilled every single month. And the prescriptions are very expensive.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of families in our community that just can't afford continuous glucose monitors, insulin pumps, let alone insulin.
Right. And this is necessary care. This isn't like you can't afford it this month, you can't have it. You know, this is absolutely necessary. So, of course, just spreading the word is so important. How can the community get involved? How can they donate? How can they help?
You can visit our website at childrensdiabetesfoundation.org. We have great volunteer opportunities. We have support groups. There's great ways to donate. You can do sponsored fundraisers. Really, any way someone wants to get involved, we can kind of be creative and come up with new ways, even if someone has a great idea.
I love that. We're always looking for new ways. And facilities are actually going to be turning blue to raise awareness this month here in Denver. Can you talk about some of those that we're going to see around town?
Yes.
I think we have some on the screen too for you.
Yeah, we have some really great companies that are turning blue. Meow Wolf, DaVita, Union Station, Elitch Gardens, and even Ball Arena are all going to be turning blue tonight.
Fantastic. What's the really big one takeaway you want folks to go home with today? You know, how they can support?
I think the one takeaway I want people to have is be open to learning and be open to supporting those with type 1.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
so good to see you again.
You too. Thank you.
Absolutely.